purchasing a GPS, why not get it from the leaders in technology? And that's the good folks at Garmin. What we're doing here today is the lowest price ever, and really the most features, the most bells and whistles when it comes to a global positioning system, your GPS. So what a great system today. It's that beautiful, easy to read 5-inch screen. Of course, you're gonna get voice command. This thing is so smart. You can talk to it, tell it where you wanna go. Is it the coffee shop? Is it the new diner in town? It's gonna get you there safely and easily. Not only did we do the voice command on this unit, but you're going to get lifetime maps. You're never gonna have to pay for those updates. That's usually a pretty penny. And the Wi-Fi on this one, we've never done that before. What that means to you and me is that every time those updated, renewed maps come in, you're not gonna have to take your system out of the car, plug it into your computer. You're essentially, through Wi-Fi, going to be able to get the latest directions, the latest, street names, whatever updates you need. It's always gonna be fresh and updated for you. Now, if you're like me, you're saying, well, my smartphone can do all that. Not what your Garmin GPS can do. This has so many features, and it's dedicated to just doing that. Getting you safely where you need to go. Making you keep your hands on the wheel. You don't even have to, pick up the phone. You don't have to redirect. You can talk to this thing. And then, of course, Bluetooth enabled and smart notifications, which means that if I'm driving and I get a phone call or a text message, it's basically gonna read it for me. So this is the safest way to be driving right now. Your item number on our best value of the day is 613319. We've got the lowest price we've been able to do, but also the lowest price anywhere. And then the 5 Flex brings it home at $25, free shipping and handling. So really, it's time to upgrade your old GPS. It's time to finally get one. If you have parents that are older, you're concerned about them, get it for them. If you're like me and you're a space cadet and you get lost all the time, get it for yourself. But welcome Leah Little, one of our resident electronics experts. I'm always lost. So I'm all over this thing.
You're a little busy there, sister.
Well,
you got a lot going on.
But all the features, we've never even done that. So it's so upgraded. It's really the day to get it.
Absolutely. If you're a busy mom like Leslie, like I am, if you are somebody that is always on the go, if you're somebody that always wants to be on the go, this is going to be a perfect solution for you because it helps you get where you want to go. So you can be that better driver and so you can be that focused driver. Because really the problem is these days that so many people are looking at their phones. We know it, right? You know the statistics. We'll share them with you. But you see it on the road. The swerving drivers, the people that blow right through the red lights, the fact that they're just not aware when they're driving. Well, what if I told you this unit could actually read your text to you? Yeah, it can. So you just say play message, and it will play that message for you. Great. Here's an example of how that works. So a text comes in, play message.
Russell Thomas, hi, want to go to lunch?
And then you can respond.
Oh my gosh.
How about this with an email? Play message.
Pager, Emily, meeting today. Highly. We are confirmed for 4 p.m.
Oh my
Thanks, Emily.
Is it the coolest?
It's the smartest one we've ever done.
And it prioritizes. So if you are navigating and you are going to, I don't know, pick up the boys at Little League practice, and you're on the way and it's giving you those turn-by-turn directions, it won't interrupt your directions to give you that smart notification. It prioritizes the order that you need to have so that you never miss a turn and you're always able then to have the information you want. If that's too much information, you can use it with just your voice and no smartphone if you choose to use it that way. And here's how easy it is. So what I'm gonna do, I've muted it so that as we're talking, it's not constantly talking while we are, but I'll just turn the volume up, and this is how easy it is to talk to it. Voice command.
Say a command.
Find category.
Speak a category.
Gas.
Searching for gas stations. Select a line number.
3.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Navigate. there you have it.
Oh my
now,
gosh.
we're going to simulate, because of course we're inside, but otherwise you wouldn't be touching the screen at all.
No.
Your hands are on the wheel, eyes are on the road.
That's the point. I think we all have good intentions.
Turn
we all
left,
want to be safe,
then
right?
turn right.
So this thing is so smart. You can talk to it. You never, and that's something you can't do with your smartphone. I know I've been guilty of using one of those famous apps on my smartphone, and then guess what? There are times I'm on the phone and I'm like, oh, I have to hang up. I lost connection. I got to go ahead. I'm going to get lost. I have to take this turn. You know, this is dedicated to doing just one thing, and that's getting you where you need to go. On the 5 flex pay or more, there is no excuse today at $25.99 free shipping. But Leah, you know, it's either everyday help or right on time as we kick off summer and our weekenders and our road trips. You know, this is when you want it most. So it's $129.95. That's something we've never been able to do. It's the lowest price we've done. On a good day, we've had it at $149, $159. Today, it's the lowest price we've ever done. And for this model, lowest price anywhere. Another thing, you're never going to pay another penny again for updates. And you have to have those updates. You have to have, you know, those fresh directions all the time. Well, even on the Garmin website, it's $80 every year to update your GPS. We got that covered. You're getting lifetime in there. And then the Wi-Fi for the very first time. I know it sounds fancy, but guess what? That Wi-Fi is going to make your life so much easier, right, Leah?
Absolutely, because now when you want to get an updated map, you can connect. You know how when you go home and your smartphone just connects to your home Wi-Fi because you've done it one time so it remembers the network? Same principle applies. So as long as wherever you parked your car can reach inside your home far enough to get that Wi-Fi, which for most of us it can, you won't ever have to take your GPS out of the car. You pull into your parking space or you pull into your driveway, and then you can connect to your home Wi-Fi, and the notification will come up when a map update is ready for you, and it just says, do you want your new maps? And you say yes, and then you can, you know, go inside, go to sleep for the night, let it update while you're sleeping.
Always fresh.
Yes.
Because, you know, whether it's the latest coffee shop, whether it's finding that new restaurant that's on the other side of town, whether it's a friend's house you've never been to, whether it's those road trips. Hey, I've always wanted to go to New Orleans, right? And so maybe I dare now to go in the car by myself because I know I'm not going to get lost. And you know, it's not a no-name brand. This is Garmin.
Exactly.
I mean, they've been leaders when it comes to GPS, since 1989. Your item number here today is 613319. So much more we want to get to, so I'm going to mute myself. Just press mute on me. Okay, go.
So here we go. When it comes to the smart notifications, it can talk to you and read you those texts. If you want to just speak the name of a place, maybe it's a certain restaurant, or maybe it's a category of restaurants. Maybe you're just craving fish and you want to have, well, guess what? It can literally give you something that's along your route where you're already going that direction. So if you're traveling across the country, or if you just want to have it give you some options, you can do that as well wherever you are near your location. So what's really nice is that it thinks like you do. It operates like you do. And because you have those free lifetime maps, all of those new restaurants that are going to pop up, or all of those gas stations that go away, or those streets that change. 1 in 5 of our streets change every year. Can you believe that? I mean, we know that, right? Those cones are everywhere. Those big concrete blocks on the side of the highway.
So there's a reason I'm always lost. I'm kidding.
See, there's a reason. We're here to help you, Leslie. So what happens is that all of, not only are the streets updated, the maps themselves, but all of the points of interest are updated. So if you get a new Trader Joe's in your area, it'll pop up where it wasn't there before because it didn't exist. Now the new map knows that it's there. And it's all really easy because, again, you can do it with your voice, or you can do it by simply touching the screen. So all you have to do is decide, where do you want to go? Where to, and then it prompts you. You could put in your home address and always be able to go home wherever you are. You could put in a specific address. You know, you were going to somebody's house and they gave you their address. You can type that in. You can go someplace you've been recently before, and it will keep a list of that. You could have your saved favorites. Or here's what's really fun. When you're in a new area, you're traveling, right? This is the beginning of the travel season. So you're in a new area and you want to find, maybe you want to find a bank that is your bank, because you don't want to go pay that extra $3 for you know, having to use somebody else's surcharge. Well, guess what? Now, oh, well, there you go. McDonald's has a bank. It has an ATM. So you could, you know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Maybe you want to go to, you know, SunTrust or Chase, whatever the case is. It's going to give you those options. So now it's literally like having the yellow pages inside, but it's for whatever is around you in the area that you're in.
So I want to show you everything you're getting here today. Of course, you're going to get your Garmin Drive Smart, a 5-inch GPS. What a beautiful, brilliant screen. By the way, a nicer, bigger, easier to read screen than most of our smartphones. You're getting the lifetime traffic, okay? You're getting that included, lifetime updates. Your GPS mounting bracket, you're going to get 2 ways to mount this. With the suction cup mount or the air vent mount. So you get 2 different ways to go ahead and prop this up. You're getting your USB to mini USB cables, of course your quick start guide, everything you need right out of the box to get going and get you safely, easily, stress-free where you gotta go. And you know, with the FlexPay today, remember 5 flex or more on everything we're doing as we kick off, really kicking off summer, kicking off Memorial Day weekend. 5 flex or more means it's $25.99 on any debit or credit card to get it home, which means I can go ahead and jump in and get a brand new, updated, latest features GPS from the leaders in technology. This is 613319. I like not having to worry. As we're driving, we're multitasking even in our mind. Did I pick up the milk today? Oh my gosh, Liam has a school function tomorrow. You know, we've got enough on our minds. Let your drive be stress-free. Let this do all the work for you.
The stats are really overwhelming when you think about all of the messages that are being sent to you from billboards, from radio ads, from the kids in the back seat of the car. I mean, our little minds can hardly process all of that information, right? So now we're so distracted. Don't be that distracted driver. Keep your hands on the wheel, keep your eyes on the road, because right now there are the current statistics from 2015, which is the latest study that has been released, say that over 391,000 people were injured due to distracted driving in 2015. This is avoidable. This is something we can prevent.
Right.
So don't be that statistic, because the average time that you take your eyes off the road when you're checking your phone, whether it's a text, whether it is a, a message that comes through, a little ding on your email, 5 seconds is the time that you're taking your eyes off the road. Now, that doesn't seem like a whole lot as we're just standing here chatting, but when you're driving at 55 miles an hour, you've just gone the length of a football field, and you weren't looking where you were going.
Could you believe that?
I mean, it's creepy when you actually think about it, but it's real. You see those drivers, right, that are doing this on the road. I hope you're not one of them. And here's how many drivers are doing it. At any given daylight moment. Now, this isn't in a whole day. This is at any given daylight moment consecutively. At this minute, 660,000 people are at this minute. 660 at this minute. 660,000 people.
And you know what? It happens to the best of us. You know, I have a rule. I really do not text and drive. I have been that person that literally pulls over if I have to send a very important text. But even the best drivers in the world, I've seen my dad look down just to turn on the air conditioner. I've seen, maybe you're changing the station on the radio. You know, all it takes is a couple of seconds. So you know what? Why not make your drive, your ride stress-free? You know, if you can keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road for as much as possible, you know what? Chances are you'll get where you need to go safely. So many people love you. Do this for yourself or for somebody you love. And remember, you talk to it. So you don't have to look down. You don't have to fumble or rummage for the smartphone. You talk to the thing. It's got the Wi-Fi. It's like a little personal assistant in the car.
In the car, like on your shoulder.
She's taking your messages. She's telling you who called. You talk to her. I mean, it's a personal assistant.
And that personal assistant, you tell that personal assistant what you want to know. If having text read to you is too much for you, you don't have to do that. That's entirely optional. If you want to use this purely as a simple navigation, you can do that as well. So let's go for a ride, right? Let's just jump in the car and go for a ride so you can really see the way that it operates. Hands are on the wheel, eyes are on the road. Here's how it's going to work for you. Hello?
Hi, Leah. It's Russell. How are you?
Hi, Russell. I'm great. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Boy, you sound clear.
I have to say the same for you. I can hear you loud and clear right through the Garmin.
That's fantastic.
Right now, we're headed to Orlando. Where would you like to go on a road trip?
Oh, boy, I would love to go to Tucson, Arizona.
All right. I'm in. Tucson, Arizona. We'll just set that for our next stop.
Awesome. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Happens is when that phone call goes away, it just disappears and the navigation continues. So it's totally uninterrupted, and that's what makes this so significant. You're not having to stop one thing and do another. So now you're able to continue on your path. You're able to be that better driver. You're able to be that safer driver. But yet, if there is that important phone call about the kids or you know something you really need to know, then you're not going to miss it. And let's talk more about cell phones. If you're using your cell phone, guess what? It might be eating up your data plan. First of all, where do you put it?
Oh my gosh.
Practical purposes, you put it on the dash, hello, it falls on the floorboard. You lean over, who's driving your car? How about the text comes in or you know, a phone call comes in? How about this guy? He's out by the water tower. Obviously, he's in a rural area, right? He lost his cell phone signal. That's where you need it the most. So this doesn't use your data plan. So there's no extra charge ever for using this. You have the GPS satellites that it connects to. So let's just talk about that for a moment, because when I realized the difference, it really sort of it was a moment for me. Your cell phone connects to cell phone towers. We see them, right? We know where they are along the highways, and you see them on the sides of buildings. So that's why they can become disconnected, because they're here in close proximity. Your GPS actually connects to satellites. Those satellites, there's 24 of them, they were put in orbit by our U.S. military, by the Department of Defense, so that we could have pinpoint accuracy for our military. That same accuracy is your accuracy. That's why. It is. That's why. This is such a unique and distinctive type of technology that is dedicated. Because listen, you know, your phone is great, but it's a jack of all trades and made to do a lot of things. This is made to do one thing.
And she does it really well.
Exactly, to get you there.
So that's just it. There are a lot of skeptics out there. There are a lot of cynics that say you really don't need a GPS. It's outdated technology. Well, guess what? As Leah said, your cell phone is meant to do way too many things. Get this, it does one, she has one job to do, and she's gonna get you there the most stress-free as possible. It's $25 on any debit or credit card. Get it home, free shipping. 613-319 is your item number.
And let's grab a phone call right now. Hello?
Hey, Leah.
Hey, who's calling us? It's Dre calling us.
Hi, Dre.
Hi, Dre. So, Dre, I'm thinking that I might need a little coffee run in the middle of the afternoon here. What do you prefer for coffee? Let's turn up the volume. Dre, hang on one second. Let me get the volume turned up, master volume.
Oh, I think it was on mute. I saw it on mute there.
And here we go.
Then take the third right. In 1/2 mile, turn left on East Tyler Street.
She's going to continue to talk to us. Okay, Dre, can you hear me? Okay, so Dre, what we're going to do is
turn left at the traffic light.
We're going to go
then
to
take
the
third
Starbucks.
right.
And I'm gonna pick up some coffee for you. So as we say goodbye, oh look, he's headed out. Oh, we just got a message from Darren, who just sent me a text. There's weather, bad weather coming, but he's headed up to HSN right now. And I could say, play message.
Darren, I'm headed back now. It is going okay.
How about that? We say stop.
Oh my gosh, I love her already.
Right?
I love her already. And that's just it. You know, go anywhere else for all of these features, for lifetime maps, even here at HSN on a great day. We've had it at 149 or 159. We've never been able to do this. It is the first GPS Today special of the year. And we hope you're jumping in today. Think about maybe refreshing or, you know, updating your old GPS, where now you never have to pay a yearly fee for updates. Think about the people you love. Is it your kid that's off at college, or your grandchild that's off at college? Is it your mom and dad? My parents are in their you know, my mom's, I was gonna say in her 80s. I'm rounding her off, but my dad is 80. My dad's the one that does the driving. Is it them that you're concerned about? You know, this is that brilliant 5-inch screen that's beautiful and easy to read. I mean, there's no mistaking that. Most of our smartphones are smaller than that.
It's true.
So look at how easy that is to read.
To give you an idea, about a 3.5 inch is about the size that GPS used to be. Even with larger smartphones, again, even with a larger screen, you could still be risking multitasking. So now you've got the perfect solution here. You're also going to be able to have, again, Bluetooth, so you can connect it and use it as a speaker phone right to the phone that you have. You can even use it to dial out, which I think is really cool. You can use your voice to do all of that. And as a matter of fact, I can show you how to do all of that. So let's just play around with it.
There is currently light traffic on your route.
So there you go. It's telling us that there's light traffic on our route. But here's the cool thing. Look at this, Leslie. It tells us there's traffic. There's a 5-minute delay, but you're currently on the fastest route.
That's great.
So if you weren't on the fastest route, you know what it would do? Not just tell you the problem, but tell you the solution to the problem.
That's why you want that Bluetooth. Exactly. That's why you want that Wi-Fi. That's why you need those
traffic updates.
That's why you need all that. And that's just it. This is the latest and the greatest, the most feature-rich.
It's true, and it's easy at the same time. So again, you're going to be able to have those map updates updated for you. Instant traffic, as you can see, it's going to update for you as well. Take and receive phone calls. And where did we say we were going with Dre? We're going to go to the
coffee.
To get coffee. So let's just do that as well. So I'm going to make sure the volume is up, which, by the way, you can control with your voice as well with the volume. But let's go get coffee. Voice command.
Say a command.
Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yum.
Searching for Dunkin' Donuts. Select a line number.
2.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes.
Start new route or add as next stop.
Add as next stop. So what's great about that is we're continuing on the route that we're on, but we're going to stop at the Starbucks or at the Dunkin' Donuts in this case along the way.
Wow.
But it still remembers ultimately where we want to go.
So she's planning your route for you. And all you did was speak a couple of words to it. So with the final 2.5 minutes left, when we get it home, right out of the box, what's the first thing we do?
So the first screen that you're going to see is
Take
this one.
exit 46B
I'll show you how
on
that
the
voice
right
command works.
toward State Route 574. Then take the first left.
Voice command.
Say a command.
Volume.
Volume is at 90%.
Mute. Okay, so now she's not going to talk to us. So as we're driving along, you're out of the box, here's what it looks like. Where to? Where do you want to go? You decide where you want to go, and you could, again, choose a category, choose recents, save your favorites. You go into category, choose where it is you want to go, and from here, let's just go do it a little gambling on a Friday afternoon. Why not?
Friday.
Here we go. We'll start a new route. So basically, you decide where you want to go, and then the screen after screen after screen leads you to where you need to touch or talk next to get to where you want to be. And then from there, it gives you as much information as you want. Your arrival time, if you want to stop and get gas along the way, all the information that you need.
What's really nice is that it's future-proof in the sense that it's got the latest and greatest.
True.
You know, it's got all the technological advances. So it's not like the GPS you have sitting in your car right now that maybe you're not using anymore because it's just not updated. You don't want to pay the $80. You're getting lifetime updates here. You're never going to have to pay for an update again. You're getting that Wi-Fi, so when those updates do come in, it's not extra work for you. As long as you're within range of your Wi-Fi, it's going to basically automatically send you that update. You're getting the Bluetooth connectivity, the smart what is it called? Smart notifications. Yeah. So essentially, you're going to get those texts, those messages read to you. It's got everything, and at the lowest price anywhere, the lowest price we've been able to do, $25.99 gets it home, free shipping. 613319 is your item number. Tonight at midnight, if we have any of these left over, it's going to go up $100. So this will be HSN price of $229.95. So if this is something you've been thinking about, you've been considering, but you're saying, oh, my smartphone is better, I can find an app that can do this, please don't do that. This has actually got one job to do, and she does it really well. 613319 is your item number. Wanted to tell you, you do get 2 ways to mount your GPS included. You're going to get the suction cup, so you're going to get that little suction cup, and you're also going to get the air vent mount. But if you want the friction mount, and that's this guy.
So that sits on your dash.
This sits on the dash, and it does come with a little peel and stick action here. So, you know, if you want to go ahead and do that, it's got that reusable sticky surface. You can go ahead and mount that there. So that's available. It's a customer pick. It's $19.95 and 2 flex. It's been very popular. Many people picking this up on the side along with their GPS.
Sure, because in a lot of states, you can't actually attach anything to the windshield. So that's a great workaround.
Yeah. So item number, best value of the day, take your road trips, enjoy the season, be stress-free. It's 613319. Get it before midnight, because remember, tonight at midnight, it goes up another $100. Nobody wants to pay.
Still worth it.
I know. A sale is a sale is a sale. Best features, best price we've ever done. What a great deal today. Remember, too, we got 5 flex or more on everything as we kick off the